Hey, what's up, y'all? So yesterday we covered primary reads for a primary defender, meaning the guy who's guarding you, who's actually on you, if they cut you off. Today we're gonna talk about what if you're driving and the defender isn't trailing, but they also haven't gotten in front of you and they're more on the side and they're trying to jam you. So a lot of times when people play defense, they got one hand up and they got one hand kind of low, trying to push you out and jam you off your spot. So these are gonna be 3 go-to finishes if you're driving and feel that jam when that defender's even, okay? Before we even get into the different finishes, it's so important to understand the difference between just like a regular dribble and a quick dribble. So if I'm dribbling like this and I'm dribbling here and I get into a quick dribble is gonna be a different feel. So I'm dribble, if I say a long dribble just means I dribble long and far. A quick dribble means instead of going here, it's just a quick dribble and then I get into my finish. So it's important to know that. A long dribble and a quick dribble. The second thing I want you to think of is slide, okay? So if I'm coming in here, and the reason I'm telling you this is because a lot of what we're about to do is gonna be based on these fundamental principles. So if I'm driving in and I feel a jam, I don't wanna feel the jam and then try to go outside here and then finish. If I feel a jam and get bumped, I wanna take a quick second dribble and bump and slide into that defender, which would help me not only get that physicality, which would make me be able to finish at the rim better, but it's also gonna give me and keep me having a good angle to attack the rim instead of feeling the jam and getting bumped way out here and then finishing a crazy finish, okay? So, before you even get into these finishes, I want you really focusing on feeling a long dribble and a quick dribble and then getting into a finish. So again, kind of half speed, think long dribble, long dribble, quick dribble, and then finish. The next thing is when you take the quick dribble, you also want to slide inward. So if I'm like this, it's like a jump stop, but it's also, I'm coming in, I'm sliding in to kind of get that bump into my defender. So long dribble, quick second dribble. On the quick second dribble, I also slide in, and then I get into a finish. Having said that, knowing those 3 things, let's get into the 3 reads. So read 1 is gonna be, I rip, I feel a jam, and this is gonna be called a stride stop finish. So I take a long dribble, a quick second dribble, and as I take the quick second dribble, I'm gonna go outside foot, inside foot, and I'm gonna finish at the rim. Half speed, it looks like this. I go long dribble, quick second dribble, right, left, finish nice and high at the rim. That's a stride stop finish. Read number 2, I'm gonna get in here, I'm gonna go long dribble, quick second dribble, but then instead of going boom, off 2, I'm just gonna take 1 step, throw off my defender's timing because he's gonna anticipate another step, and I'm gonna finish. So this is a bump, same foot finish. So I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna go long dribble, quick second dribble, 1 step, nice and high. The thing that's great about going just 1 step every once in a while is to throw off your defender's timing, okay? So more full speed, again, this is a bump, same foot finish. So I'm here, long dribble, quick, same foot, nice and high finish. The last one is this. Say that you're coming in and on the bump, you realize that maybe that defender didn't overslide where you can get into a little same foot finish. Maybe you realize on the bump, you haven't created an angle enough to just go straight up into the finish. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna realize and feel at the bump, maybe you didn't win the bump. So when you go long dribble, quick second dribble, bump, boom, it's a hard bump and maybe you land out here. The finish from here is just gonna be a nice and high and soft floater, okay? So again, this is when you feel that jam, you attempt to bump, maybe you don't win the bump, and you finish with a nice high and soft floater. So read number 3 is a bump floater. So I'm here, long dribble, quick second dribble, floater, nice and high. Again, more game speed. I'm here, long dribble, quick second dribble, bump, floater, nice and high, up and above that defense. Those are 3 great reads when you're driving and that primary defender is even and they're trying to jam you off your hip. I would encourage you to make 10 of the bump, stride, stop finishes, 10 bump, same foot finishes, and 10 bump, 2-foot gather floaters. So that's 30 on the left side. Do the same exact thing on the left side, okay? So 30 made on the right. Repeat those same 3 steps on the left. That's 60. Then the last thing you can do is do any kind of live ball move and then mix up the finishes. So one time go live ball move, bump, same foot. The next time go live ball move, bump, stride, stop, finish. And then mix up the last one, maybe go live ball move, bump, land on 2, maybe a little further out, into a touch floater. I would encourage on the live ball move, mix up finishes. Make 10 going right, make 10 going left. In total, that's 80 finishes working on reads and finishes against a primary defender when they jam you and you're trying to bump back, keep your angle, and make a play.